So I've been seeing a lot of videos of people giving advice as far as how to get into nursing school or get through nursing school. And then when you look, it's by nursing students. I was once a nursing student. I am now a nurse. So here's my tips on how to get through nursing school. Number one, become a CNA. If you become a CNA, you will understand part of what a nurse goes through day to day, because you'll be working with the nurses every day. There's classes in high school. Around here it's called Allied Health. I know our local community college gives CNA 1 and 2 classes. It's only a couple weeks. But I highly recommend becoming a CNA and then working as a CNA. And so that will at least help you understand what a nurse kind of goes through. You'll be able to talk to them and listen to them, learn from them that way. Number two, take all your prereqs before school, like before nursing school. I did not do that. I did all that I had to do to get into nursing school, and then decided that I'm going to take prereqs while I'm in the nursing program. Or, you know, if it's a second semester prereq or a third semester prereq, whatever it has to be, I decided I'll just take that the semester before it's due. And that really hurt me. I should have just taken all my prereqs beforehand and then taken nursing, only nursing. So I know I only did like, I think 2 prereqs for like second and third semester, but I took them both the first semester of nursing school, which made for a not fun first semester, because you're staying up all night learning medicines or case studies or disease processes or whatever you're going to learn. You really need that time to learn those disease processes or medicines or whatever you need. You don't need time to learn about you know, Sigmund Freud, because I took anatomy, physiology, and I took psychology, which I should have done before nursing school, but I didn't. And so I had to learn about, you know, the bones and how they move at the same time as I'm learning about beta blockers and ACE inhibitors. You know, I really should have concentrated on just nursing school, no more prereqs. So get all your prereqs out of the way, then go into nursing school. Now, I went to community college. I did not go to the 4-year program. It still took me 3 years, including prereqs. It took me 3 years. So I recommend community college if you're older. I was 23 when I started, and it was easier for me to do it that way. I was already married. My first child was born the very end of first semester, or right before second semester starts, in my prereqs. And so I had a newborn, well, 8-month-old for the first semester of nursing school. So community college was much easier for me than the 4-year college. Also, I guess number 3, sure, we'll call it number 3. Those little point systems that you get into, around here it's called the TEAS. You take a TEAS test, and if you take a TEAS test and you score so many points on it, you get into nursing school. I've heard it called a HESI, other places. Read those books. They're not, that test isn't on anything of nursing at all. Mine was like how to read a phone book, how are clouds made. I think I did some DNA synthesis on it. I didn't score very high, but I scored high enough to get in. I don't remember my exact score, but it wasn't the greatest. So become a CNA, work as a CNA, prereqs before nursing school, read those HESIs or TEASs or whatever they're called, and then when you get into nursing school, find out how to take those tests. They're different than any other test you've ever had before. They're just different. They don't test you like a math test or a history test or an English test. They test you in a nursing test. It's different than anything you've ever taken before. So be sure to find out how to take that test. Get in a study group. We had a big sister, big brother program, and I had a big sister, which is basically a senior student becomes an advisor to a freshman student, and that really helped me out. I utilized my big sister quite a bit. She helped me out with notes, PowerPoints, things like that, and she would tell me how different professors teach, because we had like 5 different professors or instructors, whatever you want to call them. So that's my tips for getting through nursing school. And then once you're done with it, you never want to go back. I never ever want to go back to nursing school ever again. We used to make the joke, it was nursing school's like riding a bicycle, except the bicycle's on fire, you're on fire, and everything else is on fire because you're in nursing school. So just remember that. That's my tips. Hope it helps. Thank you much.